Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Saturday, the 17th of May, 2025. I hope you are keeping well. I'm not sure about my own health. I'm feeling not 100%, but not bad enough to go and see the doctor, I think. Somewhere in the middle, if there is such a thing. What's going on in the world? Well, as obviously this channel is titled after the Guardian newspaper, and I've been a reader of the Guardian since the late 70s. Do I think it's a perfect newspaper? Absolutely not. Do I think it's pretty good and better than most of the competition? Absolutely, yes. And one of the names that has appeared over those many years, and even before I was buying the paper, was Duncan Campbell, and unfortunately he has died aged 80, but has a superb history of articles from The Guardian, and there is a news item on him today in that newspaper. So rest in peace, Duncan Campbell. You have enlightened many of us over the years on many important stories. Really a very good journalist, I think. Right, there's that. So I didn't manage to get out the LA Times puzzle yesterday again. I was just too busy. Hopefully today I'll manage to get out 3 puzzles. Right, okay, so we are starting with The Guardian as always. And this is their weekly expert level puzzle. Once a week they give us what they term as expert level. Sometimes it turns out to be tough, often not. And I'm going to start with the 6. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, I'm going to start by opening my eyes. That's the way I need to start. I need to wake up. That was not a good start. Seeing things that are not there. I think a lot of pairs like there's 6s there. There are, what else did I say? 3s there. There are 1s up here. There, all over the shop. Somewhere or another, there's 4s here. Somewhere or another, there's an actual number that I can place. I know it. Well, we've got a pair of 3 and 7 up the middle here. Maybe we should look at that to begin with. So we've got 3 and 7 in those 2 squares there. And that will leave us here with something else. So if it's not 3 or 7 for this block, it's got to be 2, 6, and 8. How does that affect things? I don't know that it does. So we've got 2s there. That doesn't help a great deal. 6 is somewhere there. That doesn't help me at all. 8's there. Also not very friendly. Alright, but 2, 6, and 8. So what's at the bottom here? If we've got 2, 6, and 8, we are looking for 4 and 5 in these squares at the ends. And again, nothing. This looks like a game that might be difficult to start, but I feel like everything's going to fall apart at some point when we get one of, some of these digits that are currently pairs. So, let's go around the clock and spot an easy number like that, assuming there are any to be had. So I said there was 4 in those squares. I said there was 4. I'll forget what I said. I've got 4 blocking up here. So 4 is in one of these 2 squares blocking across, and a 4 up there. That will give me 4 in that square there. There we are. 4 to the bottom down here. 4 across and down here. That's going to put 4 into one of those 2 squares blocking in this direction. 4 blocking down there. That gives me 4 there. We'll go back up. Oh, come on. There we go. and a 4 across there. And okay, so that just leaves us with 4s in those squares there, but we did a couple there, that's good. Let's go back and start at 1 again, just in case. Five down here, 5 across there, there's a 5. 5 to the top. Okay. I think we are missing 1, 2, 3, 9 along the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 9. There is 4 numbers that are missing. And don't see 1, 2, 3 or 9 there. So we've got 1, 3, 9 attacking this square. That has to be a 2. Two across this way and this way, and a 2 down there will give me 2 here. Missing numbers here now, 1, 8, 9. So the 8 blocking all the way up here and 8 blocking across there will give me 8 in that square. Oh, so now we've got our 4s across here. Okay, 4 is finished. One blocks this square, 1 blocks this square, so there's our 1. 8 blocks here, there's the 8. 9 is the last digit we need for that block. Missing digits here are 7 and 8. So this is 1, 3, 9. 9s are here. 1s are there. threes, I don't know. Oh, we've got 3 down here and 3 across there. And of course we've got our 1s blocking down here and there. So that is in fact a pair of 3 and 1. And so that's 1 and 3. And we know this is, I don't know, 7 and 8. 1, 3, 7, 8. So what's left? 1, 3, 7, 8. So you're a 9. Okay, I think I shall put in the pencil marks and finish the game off in that way. Okay, let's finish the game. So let's come back here and put in the 7 and 8 over here, and let's put in the 1 and the 3 there. And let's just do a few 1s over the place that we know. And 2s. I'll put the 3, 7 there. Okay, and then 9. No, I don't seem to be able to get any pairs on 9. Alright. That's not too bad, I think. Let's just put the 7s in those squares there. Then we've completed our central shoot here. I'm not even going to bother to look for anything though. We've got 1s in any of those squares there. And we've got 3 blocking down here like this. And I think that's it, isn't it? 1, 3, 5, 7, yeah. Ah, of course, we've got a unique rectangle that I missed. Ah, yeah. I usually look for those things. We've got a unique rectangle here. How about this? This has got to be a 7, hasn't it? Because we've got 1, 3 pattern like that. So that's got to be a 7 according to our rule of unique rectangles. Did miss that one. Can I get any other 7s though up there? I don't think so. I don't think it's changed anything up here, has it? So, rest of the digits. Should we start at the top? Why not? 2 blocking up here like this puts 2 as candidates into those squares. 3, 4, 5, 6, done. 7, don't know anything, do we? 9. And on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocking like this. We get 5 candidates in those squares there. 6, 7 now blocking up the middle. Excuse me. 7's in those squares there. 8's done. 9 like so. No, not seeing anything great, so let's just do this block here. 3 down. 7 up there. 8 like this. 9. Well, we've got a pair of 3 and 7 here, so that's something, isn't it? It means that 3 can't be true, but that only gives me a pair here. Doesn't actually placed the number yet, but I'll watch out for try to remind me on digit 7, right? No 7s allowed here. In fact, let's look at that now. So 7s can go in those squares. Before I forget. Alright, what else have we got then? 2 blocking like this, and up there. 6. 8. Oh, and we're going to get a single 2 here, because when the 9 blocks like this, we'll have candidates for 9 in those squares, so we're left with 2 here. That means they can't be 2. That must be a 2 there. That must be a 2. That must be a 2. That's an 8. No 8s back there, thank you. Got to get rid of 2 in that square. I should probably do a bit of tidying up. Get rid of 2s there. That must be a 2. This can't be a 2. We're left with 3 and 7, so we can get rid of those 7s there now. And that one. Right, let's click on the digits and see what changes we need to do. We need to put a 1 there. And we need to say that this cannot be a 1. 2 is finished already. Any 2s to clean up? No. 3. Okay, looking okay. 4 is finished. Any 4s to clean up? No. 5. Well, I've got the 8 here. I can see I've got to get rid of that 8. But let's get back onto the 5s. Okay, 6. That's the only 6 in that block. Get rid of all of those 6s, and that means I can immediately place an 8 there, and a 6 there, and an 8 there, and an 8 there. And get rid of all of these 8s as well. Put an 8 in that square, 7 in that square. Get rid of a lot of 7. Well, let's just do the 9 up here first. 7, 5, 5. 3 is the last number for this column. Gives me a 7 there, 3 there, 7 there, 3 there. Sorry, you can't be a 3. Nor can you. You have to be a 7. And there's 7 up there. Okay, so it's not too arduous from this point on, of course. Just a matter of either ors to get us to the end. So that was it, spotting that single there. And getting the unique rectangle first of all was of course probably necessary to realize that 7 blocks across there. That's 3. My voice is suddenly disappearing. How about that? Hopefully it'll come back later. Anyway, I'll see you around. Bye-bye.